Young Prince Anthony started out in search of a princess he could fall in love with and marry. With Michael, his faithful servant, he first met a princess with an uncontrollable temper. The next one had very poor taste in her ideas of proper dress. And now we find him about to meet a third princess.
The Princess Natalie will be with you in just a moment, Your Highness.
Thank you.
She asks that you make yourself comfortable, and I am to bring you refreshments. If you will permit me, I shall get them for you.
Hey, first time I ever heard a stuffed shirt talk.
Quiet, Michael, quiet. Now listen, from my other experiences, I'm not too hopeful about this one.
Well, I couldn't say I blame you, sir.
I want you to wait just outside in the hall, within calling distance, mind you, and if I don't just remember not to let anything or anybody stop you from coming in.
I'd like to see him try it.
All right.
This way, Your Highness.
Here comes the stuffed shirt.
He's in the drawing room, Your Highness.
Well, I shan't be needing you at Farthingham. I'll be in the drawing room, and I'm not home to anyone else, remember.
Her Highness the Princess Natalie.
Oh, how do you do, Prince Anthony? I'm delighted that you decided to pay us a visit.
Why, thank you.
Do sit down. My goodness, I think I would have known you anywhere.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Only you're much better looking than I
very kind,
imagined.
Princess.
Oh, yes, you are. And there's no need to be so modest about it. Now, you know very well they call you the most handsome prince in all the land. And I knew the moment I set eyes on you that it was perfectly true.
Well, really, Princess.
You know, as a rule, I never did care for handsome men, but of course, there are always exceptions.
Well, Princess, I'm
And
just...
I'm sure you're an outstanding one.
Well, yeah.
I will never forget last year we had a caller, a prince, oh, well, I shan't mention any names, of course, but I declare I never saw such a person. He was handsome in a way, but oh so dull. Well, really, I just couldn't get one response from him. Have you finished your wine? Oh, no,
well,
you
yeah,
haven't. Well, as I was saying, this prince, he couldn't dance, and if there's one thing I simply adore to do is dance, don't you?
Yes.
Of course you do. And I'm sure you're a perfectly gorgeous dancer.
Well, actually,
Now, don't deny it. Well, as I was saying, this prince who visited us, he wouldn't dance, didn't care for music. I'll wager you do, though, don't you? Of course you do. He did ride a little. Oh, that reminds me. I noticed your horse as the grooms took him away. Simply gorgeous.
Yes, well,
We must ride together during your visit. Well, anyway, as I was saying, the only thing he seemed to enjoy was a game of cribbage with my father.
Yeah, I can understand
My father's
that.
a
Yes.
quiet man.
Yes, I'm
Doesn't
sure.
talk much.
No, not at all.
Aren't you delicious?
Yes, love it.
I'm sure we're going to have a gorgeous time while you're here. I must arrange a whole series of parties. I simply adore them. Just whole crowds of gay people.
Oh, yeah.
There can't be too many for me.
No.
Don't you just love them?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. And I know they'll just adore you.
Well,
I'm sure they couldn't help it. I don't know when I've met anyone with such a gorgeous personality. As if you didn't know.
Michael.
What's the matter, Prince Anthony?
I can't take it. Michael!
Can't go in there.
Get out of me way, stuffed shirt. Yes, Prince Tony.
Do you feel faint?
I can't feel anything. I need air. Oh, just get me out, Mike. Excuse me, Prince.
What are you saying, Prince?
He said